you have some options where you don't have to give Swift the entire load. How that plays out for the season, who knows? But a healthy DeAndre Swift is a problem for opposing defenses.
You don't want DeAndre Swift out there 90 or 80% of the time. You share the load. You have a number 1 and 1A, and I think the Lions have enough talent to do that this year.
It's such a volatile position in terms of injury.
These guys are fantastic. These guys are ready to have a great season.
Let's just get right into it. Dan Campbell's comments on DeAndre Swift. Did he compare him to Alvin Kamara? Corey Woods shares us with all the latest.
Corey Woods here at the Woodward Sports Network, out at Detroit Lions training camp, day 3. Day 3. I put up 5, but I meant day 3. And as you see right behind me, they have I guess you can say they have the line set up. There is going to be fans out here today watching your guys practice. And let's see what Dan Campbell has to talk about, because every day Dan Campbell has to kick it off. Let's see what he had to say.
You guys know Swift's an explosive athlete. He's phenomenal shape. And I mean, I remember this time last year, we were like, man, this guy's, wow, just the way he's wired. And he looks even better this year, just from a physical standpoint. He's great shape. So we got to have our eye on him on just, man, we got to be smart with him. And, this first week is the reps are so much lighter that we weren't really going to worry about it right now. But as we start next week, there'll be things that we do with him just to try to maximize what we can get out of intensity and volume in a week for him.
Now, that's all for right now. Now, make sure that you are staying tuned to the Woodward Sports social media channels. I'm talking about YouTube. I'm talking about Facebook. I'm talking about Instagram. I'm talking about Twitter. We are going to be providing you with live photos, videos, quotes, everything that you need to get your Lions fixed, to get their Kool-Aid pumping. So make sure you're checking us out. This is Corey Woods, the Woodward Sports Network. Check you guys next time.
Dan Campbell, really, really high on DeAndre Swift heading into the season. They're happy with his progress. They're happy with his training. They're happy with how he looks. Possibly could be what Alvin Kamara was for the Saints. Terry, do you agree?
Let me say this. Coaches are happy with every player. You bring up a player, it don't matter who it is. Oh, I like his progress. We expect big things of him. That's just what they do. This is training camp. This is not real stuff now.
It was all fake.
The public doesn't get to see them. He's not playing against the Chicago Bears, so you can say anything about him. All these guys, and you know what? In the last 10, 15 years, under Rod Marinelli, under Matt Patricia, I can't tell you how many times I heard, oh, my God, we had a great practice today. These guys are ready. I had a conversation with a player after the Lions' last preseason game one year, and he said if teams looked at our film, they would say, these guys are leaping off the page. These guys are ready. These guys are fantastic. These guys are ready to have a great season. That player, I think it was 2008, that's the year that the Lions finished 0-16. So I don't put much stock into what guys say about their players. They're always great. They're always wonderful. Now, DeAndre Swift, same as Okudah. If he's healthy, I think he'll have a good season. If he's not, then obviously it's just the same old, same old.
Look, with Swift, health is the biggest thing.
Bam.
That's it. He's on the field this year for all you fantasy football owners. If I told you get a healthy DeAndre Swift for 17 games, no injuries, you're probably considering him in fantasy, taking him top 5. You're going to consider it.
And some of the lists I saw listed him as top 15 as far as getting fantasy points this year.
Yep, he will be there. And you have to remember what Alvin Kamara was to the Saints was a pass threat, right? Out of the backfield, lining up in the slot at times, he was a threat.
Mm-hmm.
You were never quite sure what they were going to do with him, and he could also run the football. And the good thing about Detroit right now is they have some depth at the running back position. You have Jamal Williams, you have Craig Reynolds, you have Jamar Jefferson, right? You have some options where you don't have to give Swift the entire load, and maybe it becomes 63, 65% pass catching, 37, 35% running. That is a possibility. How that plays out for the season, who knows? But a healthy DeAndre Swift is a problem for opposing defenses.
Yes. And, but, as far as the workload he's going to get, that's also going to be predicated on how the other guys do. He's not the only running back, so he's not the only guy that's going to be fighting for playing time. If some of these other guys do well, you don't want DeAndre Swift out there 90 or 80% of the time. That's not the way the NFL works. It's you share the load. You have a number 1 and 1A, and I think the Lions have enough talent to do that this year. So, and if you limit his touches, maybe he doesn't get injured this year. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate that we'll see. It's annoying. It is. But a lot of the players this year, we'll see.
So
if I told you T.J. Hawkinson,
we'll see.
We'll see. If I told you DeAndre Swift, we'll see.
Christian McCaffrey.
We'll see. We'll see. But let's Lions only. Hawkinson, we'll see. DeAndre Swift, we'll see. Jeff Okudah, we'll see.
But I think the NFL, more than any other league, is we'll see. Because you go into a season assuming your quarterback is going to get injured. You go into this is what annoys me a little bit with Lion fans. Well, the team didn't do well because they had a bunch of injuries. That's every NFL team. Now and then somebody will sneak through the season with just a few injuries, and usually that team is competing for a championship, or they got lucky. But you can almost guarantee the next season they're going to get it. So the NFL is we'll see.
It's a crapshoot at running back too.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a volatile position in terms of injury. Your career life it typically isn't long anymore. You don't have much runway anymore.
And once you're injured,
it's tough to
never
come
the
back.
same.
And even when you do get injured, the team doesn't value you anymore, right? It's either no, you're healthy all the time, available, or you're not.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. That's going to be the famous word of heading into the Detroit Lions season. We'll see what T.J. Hawkinson can do. We'll see what Jeff Okudah can do, hopefully in his first full season for the Lions. We'll see what a healthy, ideally, DeAndre Swift can do on the field.
And we expect you to tell us
everything.
How everything irons out in November.
In November, I'll have a majority of the answers. I absolutely will.
You'll be a pro by November. Now, is this early November or around Thanksgiving November?
I would say right after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Right after Thanksgiving, we'll have all the answers.
Damn near December.
I mean, we can do it before Thanksgiving.
Okay. I don't want to put pressure on you. Just saying.
Oh, God. I'm excited.